Hello, dancers. So today we are going to be doing not 3, not 4, not 5, but 6 different grapevines. And it's not as crazy as you think. It really is. Once we get the first 3 down, you're going to see how it repeats itself for you. So there's multiple ways to do grapevines, and this is not an all-inclusive list. So just know if you add some kind of nuance or variation on top, you're definitely going to create a new variation, right? So I'm just going to go over the foot movement. I'm not going to go over arms or anything like that. And then you can go ahead and start to tailor it to your own nuance and your own musicality. So the first grapevine that I want to talk about, and we're going to work with 8-step grapevines today. The first one I want to talk to you about is the one where we start with an open foot. So we're going to travel to the right, and you see this middle canvas right here. I'm going to try and keep myself about that size or about that distance. And if you're wondering how much that is, it's roughly 4 feet. So we're going to just be outside of that. So think about 5 feet of traveling back and forth. So that way you can still do it in your home. You can expand it when you want across the stage, but also so you get that practice in of really compacting the movement, which is really important, right? So we're going to start with an open step grapevine first, meaning that the first step that you step with, it is an open step. It's not crossing the feet. So we have 8 steps. The pattern goes open, cross front, or cross back, and then reverse it every time you cross the foot. So the first one will be open, cross front, open, cross back. That's 4. Open, cross front, open. And you can either tap, close, tap out like this, right? So that's our first variation. This is typically the one that's done or the one that starts reverse, right? So we have open, cross, open, cross. That's 4 steps. 5, 6, 7, tap out. Again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap again. It's left, right, left, right, left, right, left, tap right. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap. So you may notice as we're going through this movement, what is happening with your body. You'll notice that your body tends to want to shift with it. So this is really truly the first variation, is that we're going to allow the entire body to shift with our movement. So each time that we step, your entire body will be shifting with your feet. So really your hips remain squared off to your feet, okay? So you're going to notice that your body's going to kind of shift like this, like a fan that shifts in the room like this, okay? So here we go. Your first one is open, or you can step in that direction, but we're going to keep it front. So you have step and then cross, and you're going to face this way. Then every time you step, you're going to come back to front. And then when we step back, you see how stepping back opens up the hips to this other diagonal? That's what we're doing. So this is the 4th step. 5, 6, 7. And then this last one, you can be here, or you can even bring it back, right? So it really just depends on how you want to close that last step or bring it together, right? So then again, here we go with that pivot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap again. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, tap. I'm keeping my feet very fluid, meaning I'm not trying to keep my heels glued to the ground because of how much pivoting is happening. If you do, what will end up happening is you could potentially kind of twist and torque your knee, and we don't want that. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one right here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap. So that's variation 1, where we're pivoting like this, okay? Now, the next one that we have is your Hips are gonna pivot, but your shoulders will not. So I'm gonna show you the difference. 1, 2, 3. This is variation 1, 5, 6, 7. Variation 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap. You see how my upper body stays really squared off to my audience, and then the hip is doing the work. So this is where you're gonna find you need a little bit more range of motion and openness in your hips in order to get that twisting. So don't overdo it. If you don't have a wide range of motion right now, build up into it. So we're gonna still start with our open foot and then go into that cross. Here we go with just the hip. Keep your shoulders generally facing forward versus taking it with your entire body. 4, 3, 2, let's step. 1, 2. You see where I am right now? How this is really crossed? And don't base your range of motion off of mine. Just know what I'm doing with my body because my range of motion is different from yours. So I've been working a lot on my twisting and being able to do this with my upper body. You may not be there yet, and that is okay. Right here, open, cross back, open, cross forward, open, and tap. Open, cross, open, cross, open, cross. Keep your heels nice and lifted. 1, 2, 3. You're pivoting to get this twist on the balls of your feet so you don't lock out the knees and the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one, then we'll take it up a notch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and. So do you see how that works? So variation 2, twisting only the lower body, not the lower body, or not the upper body. Variation 3 is nothing twists. So this is really important. This is how it's gonna look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and. What you really need for this one is a wide enough turnout. So if you step like this, it ain't gonna happen. You need to show a little bit of your entire thigh to the front because your turnout comes from here, not your feet. So you can actually make this movement happen. So now nothing twists and it's just your feet work. So if you're wearing a long skirt, it'll look like you're just kind of floating across the floor. It's freaking amazing. Okay, here we go. In 4, 3 really small steps. Open, cross, open, cross. You cannot step wide with this one. You're not going to get very far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and tap one more. Then we're going to take it up to speed, and that closes off the third variation. 4, 3, 2, here we go, here we go. Step, close, step, close, step, close, step, and step, close, step, close, step, close, step, and. Okay, that is 3 variations. So you're like, holy shit, there's really 3 more? Yes, but it's not as crazy as you think. So we have full body twist, lower body twist, no twist. All you're gonna do now, so that's 1 variation. There's a 3, right? So now all you're gonna do to get the remaining 3 variations is you're gonna start with the cross step instead of the open step. So really just depends on where you are in your music, where you're on your choreography, where your feet are, where your weight distribution is. That'll tell you, does it make sense? Not should I, but does it make sense to step with an open step or step with a cross step when you start applying all of your movement? So now, instead of our weight being on this outside leg, our weight is on this inside leg. So now we go straight into that full body twist. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, and then you close and you can stay on this diagonal, which will prep you for the next one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, and close. One more. Cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, and close. Last one. Then we're going to do just the lower half. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, just the lower half. Boom, boom. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see how we end here? It's almost like a posed hip drop. In 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and. So now we're going to do the one, no twist. So your weight still starts on that inside leg because we're traveling this way. Here we go. Cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, tap, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, tap. And you can tap out, tap in, tap wherever you'd like. Here we go, faster. 3, 2, 1. Cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, tap, cross, open, cross, open, cross, open, cross, tap. So it's not, so those are your 6, right? Start with the open, all twist, hip twist, no twist. Start with the cross, all twist, hip twist, no twist. And the reason why those are all different is because you saw you end in different positions, right? Depending on which direction you're going. So you want to make sure that you understand, oh, I can do this, I can do that with the movement, and not feel like you have to lock in to prepare yourself to start a very specific way before you start moving in your music and when you're freestyling, right? Getting all these variations just helps your brain get accustomed to learning different pathways in your body and how to really express your own musicality. So practice these. Let me know how it goes. I would love to hear about it. If you're on Instagram or Facebook, come find me, do the video, tag me. I want to see it happen. And if you haven't seen the description below, I want you to take a free class with me. Come and dance with us. It's so much fun. You are my guest for your first live class with me. I have beginning class on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Arizona time. Make sure you search Arizona time. Don't search Central Time or MST. We are not that. Arizona time. Sign up for your free class. Come to class and check out what our members are doing because everyone's having an amazing time and they're doing brilliant. It's amazing. And we have so much fun. You're going to feel good in your body. And of course, you get to dance. So hopefully I get to see you soon. But if not, keep on dancing. Message me and have a good time with it. Yeah.